Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Tech Markets. On Friday, the 8th of August, I'm going to move on to Euro Dollar now, and a very impressive rally actually we've seen in the Euro today, driven primarily by the news out that French industrial production was better than expected. But we have had some support come in, and to be honest, this hammer candlestick that we saw on Wednesday that posted a low of 33.31 remains intact, and within that you've also got the fact that we've still got the prospect of a bullish divergence. You've got a lower low that's been hit on the euro, and a higher low potentially being hit on the RSI. So that opens the prospect of a bullish divergence. You could even argue that we're seeing sort of bullish divergence developing on the stochastics as well. So this euro is holding on at the moment, and despite the fact that we've had this sharp move into safe haven currencies and assets across the board today, the euro is still holding on. And that leads me to think that maybe something is going on. And I've been talking about this for a few days now. I'm just a little bit of the thought that there is something in the water brewing in terms of a recovery for the euro. Admittedly, I don't think it's going to be a particularly significant rally that we would see, but I think there could be something that may be just around the corner. In terms of the intraday chart, we're back. Well, certainly you've had that sharp move higher. That you are actually seeing a bit of a retracement going on now, so maybe it is a little bit too soon to call. And certainly I did talk about that 34 big figure resistance area that, to be honest, the spike just moved slightly higher above that 3407, but you'd certainly say that 34 big figure is sort of around about where we see that resistance coming in still, so that's where we are remaining. But initially we've tried to push higher, although as I said we are just retracing that move slightly in the last few minutes. But as I said, on this daily chart, if we can maintain and hold on to this 33.31 support, then perhaps we can start to think that there may well be a recovery or a near-term recovery in the euro. Admittedly, though, I mean the trend is your friend for a reason, and although we have just slightly breached that downtrend, that this you would certainly say that the selling pressure remains on in the medium term, because you've got this this push to a lower low, and it is just the initial formation of this momentum indicator here, the RSI, that's just starting to just think about possibly a recovery. But until we see, I think what you'd be looking for is a failure swing, I think, initially on the RSI, which is a move back above, or probably looking for a close back above the 34.5 mark on the RSI, currently at 31.5, so not seeing that yet. And also, I think you probably want to be seeing a close above that Wednesday's high at 33.90. As I said, that 34 big figures resistance comes in on the chart, on the intraday hourly chart. So you'd probably be, with that in mind, you'd probably be looking for a close actually above 34 big figure, to suggest that perhaps there is maybe something there in terms of a recovery. So I'm not calling this yet, but I think that there are early signs of a recovery possibility on the euro. A close and certainly a move below 33.30, and probably a close below that would negate that whole recovery scenario. But at the moment the bulls are hanging on by a thread, but they are hanging on. Anyway, the trading day today doesn't really hold too much in terms of euro announcements, so I wish you good luck in your trading, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.